learners, we are ready to start our first real project. Now, I'm actually going to have two videos to show you this one where I'm going to explain the lesson, and then the next one where I'm going to show you my example and explain what you're doing. So, this word is pronounced Shoshone, and they are a tribe. Shoshone baskets using grid paper for art. The Shoshone people are a tribe of native Utahns, or Aboriginal Americans, indigenous Americans, who lived in Utah. If you look closely where they lived, it's right around the Magna Salt Lake area. So they do still live here, but a lot less Shoshone are around. So the Shoshone are famous in the art world for their amazing baskets. We're going to take a look at some today. Shoshone basket weaving was a skill used by the Shoshone people many years ago. Modern Shoshone people do not use this skill quite as much. Shoshone baskets were used to carry and store things. They are beautiful and considered art, but since they were used, most existing baskets show wear and tear. I want you to think about this phrase, wear and tear. What do you think that means? Think about it. Wear and tear means that over time, it has gotten a little used and a little broken down. Think about a favorite t-shirt of yours, maybe one that you wear to bed or that you wear when you go play, something that you use rough, not something that you wear only on special occasions, but something you wear a lot. I bet your favorite t-shirt is nowhere near as nice as it was the day that you first received it. It probably has some holes, maybe the colors have started to fade. That is called wear and tear. Okay, so here is an example of the basket. And when we're all together, I have my students point out things that they see. So I'm going to point out things, and hopefully you're seeing the same things. I'm seeing some designs that look like X's and O's. They kind of look like X's and diamonds. And what I want you to notice is look at that X. Do you see how the lines on the X, they step down, step down, step down, step up, step up, step up, step up? See that? Okay. This one we've got birds and people, these giant birds and these people. And on the front, there's a bow and arrow. And there's a reason why, actually. It looks like the artist wanted a pattern of man, bird, man, bird, man, bird, but they got the pattern wrong a little bit. There's a little bit of extra space because here's the bird and here's a man. So there's not really room for another man bird in the middle, and so they put a bow and arrow. And notice they also have these decorations along the top. Really cool that the arrows and the flowers. This one is different. Why is it different? It has more colors. We have that tan and we have that darker brown that we've been seeing so far, but we also have oranges and yellows in these birds. We've got these antelopes, and they look a lot like the antelopes that live on Antelope Island, actually. And some lizards and these colored birds on the trees. Now this one is unique because it has a lid. None of the other ones had a lid yet. And it looks to me like flowers in a vase. I don't know if that's what it really is, but that's what it looks like. And we've got this one that also has a lid, and this one doesn't have any animals, it doesn't have any flowers, but it has this really nice, simple design. As we've mentioned before, all of the Shoshone baskets have this going up and down the steps, but this one also goes up and down by nature of the design itself. Okay, now this one is similar to our man from up here, but it's different because they have created the darker colors on the outside and the lighter colors on the inside. That's really unique compared to all the other ones. That's really cool. Keep an eye on that. Okay, and next we have more colored animals. This one, we've got birds and arrows. Those seem to be common motifs or common decorations used throughout them. Now, I want to really take a look at these birds and think about what these birds remind you of. Maybe a video game or something like that. Now, to me, being as old as I am, when I look at them, this is what I think of. I think of old Mario made out of boxes. Maybe you guys might see it and think of Minecraft. Minecraft has the same style, the same types of design, this boxy design. And think about these boxes. What are these boxes called in graphics, in video games and TVs? If you know, they're called pixels. And pixels used to be very big. We used to have only a few pixels to make up a Mario because our computers were a lot slower. So if I wanted Mario, I could only have this many pixels on the computer. Otherwise, it would break apart. Now, our Marios can look a lot more advanced. Get rid of this stuff. Like this. He's the same Mario, the same dude, but he is a lot more realistic because our pixels are small. Now, even though we have gotten more advanced, there are still people who prefer this pixely look, especially for games like Minecraft. And so today, we're going to be making art that's inspired by the Shoshone baskets and the Shoshone basket weavers. But our art is going to be a little different because it is going to be on paper. So we'll be using grid paper to make Shoshone baskets or grid pixel style art on um, our grid paper. And that's what I'm going to show you next. So in the link to this video, there will be another video where I show you my example, and I'm going to explain how it works for you. We're going to start today, and it's going to take a while.